Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. American Boy Collects AG Plus. Well, it's that time of year again. It's when everybody is doing the year-end review recap of the previous year. Following year comes next year. Previous year of 2025. So this is actually, even though it's my technically third year doing this, it's only my actual second time doing the YouTube channel, so when I first started seeing these pop up in January 2024, I had only been like really doing it like maybe 2.5 months, because I haven't done it 3 complete years, but I've been within 3 years of doing this. So I really didn't feel like I was really able to answer the questions at that point, being that new and everything. But then last year when everything came back and I started seeing it pop up in January, I'm like, you know what? I like this concept. I think I have a better handle on what I'm doing. I think I know how to answer these questions now. So I think it was like after watching Christy at AG Takes Over that I think I rewatched her a second time just to write the questions down. Anyway, so I did that. So last year was my first year. This is going to be my second year. And I don't know. So crazy question. Are y'all like getting at this earlier this year? I mean, I know I'm really hitting it a little bit late this year, but I like noticed that like Christy at AG Takes Over, like hers dropped like on New Year's Eve, and then Joe at AG TV for Life came out on New Year's Day, and it's like I could have sworn it was like within the first week of January into the middle of the month that I was seeing all these videos. I don't remember it being so early. I don't know. Maybe you guys were earlier this year. I don't know. Maybe I'm not remembering correctly. Anyway, I mean, like after living through 2020, I think everything is kind of a blur now. But anyway, I could have sworn it wasn't until like later in January. But anyway, so I was like, at that point, I was like, I was not capable of even processing that kind of information. I had all this other stuff I wanted to get done. So yeah, and I still have a bunch more Christmas I want to do, but I really wanted to get this recorded before I took the tree down, or even took one ornament off of it. So that's one thing I'm hoping to do between now and the 1st of February, is get the tree taken down. This is actually 25th, 26th of January as I'm doing this. Again, like I'm really late, but I just actually saw Kate just dropped hers yesterday on the 25th from All Dolled Up with Kate, and that one I'm also in the middle of watching, besides another video from someone else. But yeah, so let's just jump into this. So the first question is, how many subscribers did you gain in 2025? So my problem was, I was some of the questions I really couldn't answer because, as you know, in 2024, I had lost the channel over the summer and I had to recreate a new channel in September. 2 months I couldn't figure out how to get it back, so we were like, okay, let's just start a new one. And I got Marisol's Almost Complete Collection, so that was where I wanted to start a new channel, so I could upload the videos and whatnot. So I didn't really have an answer. So I don't know what my subscription number was last year for the little bit from September to the end of 2024. But currently I have 53. So that's a plus. I worked on these questions during the week because I saw Brittany at my AG collection, I believe is her channel name. Hers had dropped at some point earlier in last week. So I was like, at that point, I was like, okay, you know what? I really want to do this. I really want to get it done before February. So even if it was being uploaded on the 1st of February, at least it was like, you know, I recorded it in January. So, but so then when I saw hers, I was like, okay, you know what? I think I can do this now. I think I have better focus. There's still videos for Christmas that I wanted to put out there, like our Christmas haul and the Christmas tree, as I actually did a video where you get to see all the ornaments up close. And I talk about some of them. So yeah. Anyway, so currently I have 53. Ironically, on my other channel, I just happened to look at the previous channel just to see what happened there, and I'm actually up to 81, and I think that's more than I had before. So it's kind of funny. Anyway, hopefully we can get this up again, because well, going into second question is, how many videos did you upload or did you post in 2025? So that's a loaded question. I don't know how to put this into a smaller answer because, okay, part of the reason why I've been absent in a lot of 2025 was I had this crazy idea. So once I got this new channel upload started in 2024, my original goal was I wanted to re-upload all the videos from my previous channel. I started doing that in October. Then like I was thinking, okay, I want to do like I was thinking if I did a countdown to Christmas, I wanted to do my outfit showcases for all the Christmas outfits. So I thought that'd be a cool idea. I know I had to like maybe record maybe 4 or 5 more. Maybe it was like 2 or 3. I think it was 2 or 3 to get enough for 25 days. But then I also was thinking I wanted to re-upload all the videos. But then I was like, okay, that didn't happen. Didn't happen with the countdown to Christmas. I actually did the advent calendar from American Girl instead. And it was like, okay, so then after I got through that, and then I did the 12, and I actually shot the 12 Days of Christmas series in 2024 overlapping into 2025. And so by the time I got all those videos shot, it was like I was running out of SD space on my card. So on the SD card, or space on the SD card. And so at that point, I was like, well, then I was having issues with the old laptop. I couldn't get to back up onto the external hard drive, and I'm like, it was a mess. So like, I got a new laptop, still was having issues with it. I think there's something, maybe it needs a new wire that connects the two. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so that was all happening, and then I started to back up the videos themselves on the laptop, but then I was having this issue where when you got to the end of the video, because I watched one just to make sure it worked on a shorter one, it would do a total white screen at the very end for like 1 second and then go away. And I was like, why is it doing that? Because it doesn't do it on the tablet. So I thought maybe there was an issue. I don't know. I guess it doesn't do it when you flip it back to the tablet. So I guess it's just something that the laptop does. I don't know. But I was kind of like, I don't want that on there. And I don't have to try to edit that out. So I was like, I uploaded every single video I have shot. So that's like it took months. I did not realize how long it takes to do all that. It took months. Every month in 2025, I literally thought, this is the month we're going to get back onto the channel. No. And just as a backtrack, even back into 2024, one of my big problems was that I couldn't tell what video was what because the screen name that the tablet automatically saves it as is just a series of numbers. I think it's the date and maybe some other numbers. I don't know what all it is. So I had to literally write a list on a tablet like this, paper tablet, not the digital tablet. That's what you're watching. That's what I'm recording this on. And watch a little bit of every video and like, okay, this is what this video is. This is what that video is. It's like literally write a list of like almost 300 videos. That was insane. But the other problem I was having as I'm going through it, I found all these reject videos that I never deleted. So I had to figure out, is this a keeping video? Is this a reject video? So I was like, oh my word, that was such a nightmare. I don't even know how many months. I want to say it took 10 months just to get this done. And then when I finally got all the videos uploaded to YouTube, there was also, I got thinking about, well, I have all the pictures I've taken. And so I was like, I didn't know what to do with that because I was like, I kind of wanted to have them still accessible to the tablet if I wanted to go back to them. And I'm like, so that's when I looked into like cloud storage. So I don't know even how long, maybe it took a month just to do cloud storage of all the photographs that were on the SD card also. And so, yeah, it took me like pretty much, I want to say 10 months, at least 10 months, if not longer, to go through all this. So I was like, maybe it was close to a year now. I don't know. So I was like, so there'd be like times where I'd run through and get rid of all the reject videos so that way I could have just enough space to record something that I wanted to record. And then I also was starting to do like some videos I did actually record onto the external or the internal hard drive off the SD card just so I could get some stuff done. Oh my word. It was just it in 2025, I'm like, I know some people are like saying they're glad it was over in their year-end review, but I'm like, part of me like wasn't ready for 2025 to be over because I felt like I was like just a blur. It was like and I'm still, I mean, even now, even though it's the end of January, I'm like, hey, I feel like even January has slowed down. Like, sorry, I'm rambling, but anyway, let's just go with this. Like one thing, like for me, has always been like frustrating. Like that week between Christmas and New Year's when I was a kid, it felt like that went on for an eternity to get done with the holidays and get back to some sense of normal. But now, like that week goes by quicker. But I always had thought, like, okay, January to maybe July or August. I feel like that time frame, like everything went slower. And it felt like it would take forever, even as an adult. It would take forever to get back around to the Christmas holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Um, but then I was like something about like September through December. It's like it started picking up memento in September, October, and then like, but those last 4 months just like flew by. Especially when you get to November, you get to Thanksgiving, oh my word, you get to November. Those last 2 months are a blur sometimes. But I'm like, but the one thing I noticed in 2025, after the holidays, Christmas and New Year's, it didn't slow down. It just kept on trucking. It's like, I mean, like the whole year, I like literally, it felt like 2025 was a blur to me. I'm like every month passed, and it was like this thing didn't get taken down till I think around Labor Day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know what he was even up with that. Yeah. So that's why I'm definitely getting this taken down way sooner this year, because I want the space to be able to move stuff around so I can get to the dolls and finish my displays. Anyway, but yeah, so honestly, I'm not really ready for 2025 to be over with in some respects. I'm like, sort of bittersweet because like, I felt like it blurred by, and I'm like, I wasn't ready for it to be over with yet. Anyway, but yeah, so that was where we are at with where I've been. So yeah, so how many videos did you post in 2025? Oh, well, the reason I stopped and said all that was, so I re-uploaded. So I guess, is posting different than uploading? Is it the same thing? I mean, there's also the concept of premiering it. So like right now, I uploaded all of those videos, like somewhere over 200 videos. They're all locked, so you can't access them. I can only access them until I premiere them. So I don't know, does post, so I only counted, so I could like have two answers here. I could have like several hundred, like over 200 videos that I uploaded, but I didn't actually premiere them. There's a lot of them that are locked still. So there's going to be a lot of content you're going to be seeing this year that I hope to get out there. So you're going to get videos from 2023, from 2024, from 2025, and from probably also 2026. So like if you read, I don't know if y'all read the descriptions, but I'm going to be putting in the top of the description, like new for 2026, but it was recorded in 2023. So it gives you kind of a something in the description, so it'll tell you if it was like, if I can't fit it in the title of the video, I'll put it in the description that was, okay, this isn't a new video. It's a new video for you, but it's not new for me. It may have been recorded in the past, or maybe I'm doing an unboxing of something that I didn't record a video for, like before I had got a YouTube channel that I still want to do, or from last year's collection, because okay, I guess kind of turned into the male version of Kate, because I know she has all of these like stuff she's purchased that is boxed that she still hasn't done videos for, that she wanted to share with every one of us. Well, because I didn't have room on the SD card, I had a plethora of things purchased. I had probably 6 new in the box dolls that have never seen the light of day because they're still in their shipping boxes that I haven't taken out yet. I probably have a couple of them that I got off eBay. I have a plethora of outfits and accessories that have gotten since the year-end sale for 2024-25 that still need to be done. But then I also want to get some of the newer content out there sooner, like what we got for Christmas. And then I also have the 3 outfits I got for Christmas. I did a separate video showing them. So I'm like, so actual answer to this, how many videos did you post in 2025? I only counted the actual ones that have premiered, and that was 46. Again, I couldn't figure out. Did I figure out? Let me go back. This actually is kind of humorous, because when I went looking for this tablet to find my answers from last year, it occurs to me that this tablet was only used for the AG Tag for 2024. So I've decided this is my official, and I even have it written on here now if you can see it there. This is my official AGTube tablet. This tablet's not being used for anything else, at least not this moment it isn't. So we're just going to put the tags for all of the years as they progress next year and the previous year, and the years following. So let's see, what did I find? Let's see. Did I write this one down? How many videos did you post? So on The old, I had 94. However, I think there was a few that might have been in 2023 because I think I started. Yeah, I think there's a few that might have been in 2023. Maybe there, I'm not sure. But, okay, so last year's new ones on the new channel, I had 35. So combining the two channels, that was 129. So, I mean, 46, I guess, isn't too bad. But again, I've been absent a lot of 2025, so that's why I had to give you that whole big explanation. So sorry. That got a little wordy. I'll try to get a little quicker on the rest of this to make it not as long as last year, because I think last year's it turned into a 40-minute video. Was not planning on that. So yeah, so currently I have 53 subscribers. I guess I should have really double-checked that before I started recording this, because I was a few days ago that I actually did this. I think I did it in 2 or 3 sessions of going through the questions, like before going to bed and whatnot. So 53 subscribers, 46 videos. Question 3. What was your most viewed video of 2025? This is where it was kind of shocking to me, because it wasn't anything for American Girl. It was the video that I did, a short video on the little McDonald's Happy Meal toys, that I was showcasing that the little toy actually came in a mini version of the Happy Meal box, and that mini version of the Happy Meal box is the perfect size for an 18-inch doll. Again, I'm not good with time-sensitive content, so I was kind of cutting it close to the end, and I think they were pretty much done by the time I did that video. But crazy thing was, I had 216 views on that video. I was like, what? That was like kind of shocking. I thought I had actually wrote down some of the other videos I had, because I know there was one that had like 76 views. So it was like, I don't remember what the other ones were, but yeah, that was kind of shocking that was my most viewed one. And that was even before I started doing the hashtags in the videos, because that's something I just started doing. I guess that's something I can put in for what did I learn in 2025. I actually started doing hashtags on a lot of the videos, like the advent calendar for 2025, the 12 days of Christmas ones, and I think I went back and I did a few of them, like when I showcased Joy and Kimberly and Amber in the outfits I got with Mary Ellen's sledding outfit. And yes, this is a sneak peek teaser for how I have already started working on the Jane and Jack collection. I was planning on putting some Samantha's black tights from her shoes and socks collection with this outfit, and also the blouse that went with the snowflake jumper, because I actually have 2 of that outfit. One I got in a lot, because I was like, I'm really boggled by the concept of sleeveless and nothing on your legs for winter. That doesn't make sense to me. However, this outfit has actually grown on me without putting sleeves under it or stockings, so I'm like going to say that she's modeling an outfit for a warmer climate Christmas party. Let's just put it that way. So I actually do like this outfit. It looks really stunning on number 84. So we're going to go with that. So that's just a teaser, because that was actually, I was planning on having my birth year 82 over here, Kimberly, but her outfit actually came together a little better. So I'm like, we're just going to give you the teaser with the one that's basically just the dress, okay? And I'm not telling you what the shoes are. You're going to have to wait for that video. I'm not sure when those videos are going to be loaded right now, because I'm going to shoot them all. And I think I might save them for Fashion Week, because I don't know what to do for Fashion Week right now. I'm blanking on that this year. And so I don't really want to have it come down to April and then be like, I didn't do anything yet. What do I do? So I might save those as a series that will be showcased during the Fashion Week. Just the fun collection of the collabs for 3 different years that American Girl has done with Janie and Jack. I might also throw in some Something Navy videos there, or Christmas outfits there too. We shall see. But anyway, moving on is to name 3 AGTubers you subscribe to in 2025. Well, actually, thanks to Brittany, I gotta throw that shout out there from watching hers. She actually said she started her channel in March of 2025, so that was like, yes, that was one I subscribed to in 2025, because, you know, my problem is like the years kind of blur together, so I'm like, I don't know what, like, last year I couldn't actually give a definite answer, because I honestly couldn't remember if was it in 23 or 24 that I subscribed to that channel. because I subscribed to a lot of these channels like before I even started a channel. So I was like, I don't know what year that was. So thankfully, thank you, Brittany, for telling me that you started in March of 2025 in your New Year's tag. So that way I knew, yes, I definitely subscribed to you in your channel. And her channel is my AG collection. Then a couple other ones that I know that I subscribed to in 2025 one was called Dolls Amok, and I believe her name was Allie. She started one. Really liked her channel. And then one that I'm really into right now is Nicole. Her channel was I think originally was called N Loves AG, but then she also put then I think she changed it up and she put her name in front of it. So it's Nicole, but NLUVSAG. So it's Loves is LUVS, not LOUVES. So it's like a shortened form of that. But yeah, that's one I've really come to like because she's actually showcasing all 210 dolls she has in her collection in YouTube Shorts. But they're literally like 30-second videos where she just has that doll on like a sort of like my Lazy Susan, but it's an actual turntable that actually moves by itself. You don't have to turn it like it's a turntable or like a Lazy Susan. And so she's showcasing, like right now she's going through the entirety of her Truly Me collection from number 1 all the way to now she's into the triple digits. So she's missing a few of the triple digits and then number 50. But I was just like blown away by her collection and it's like, oh my word. And I know somebody else, I forgot the name of her channel and I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but she actually showcased this woman's collection. I think it's in Texas. And I think she has practically every doll also, and practically every outfit, I think. I'm not sure, but it's like insane, these two collections. Oh my word. So cool though. Anyway, so those are my 3 channels. My AG collection, Dolls Amok, and Nicole and Loves AG. Now moving on to number 5. What was your biggest accomplishment of 2025? Well, I have to say, getting all my past videos uploaded to YouTube. That includes the ones that were on my previous channel and all the content that hasn't even been seen in light of day by anybody besides myself. Let's see here. All right, so uploading all my videos to YouTube. Also inventorying all those videos, like making a list of them so I know what they are and I have them all numbered so I know what the number corresponds with the video. So that's a plus. And then and getting rid of all the reject videos. But probably one of the biggest things this year was, or technically last year, was replacing the SD card in my tablet. Because I think in some respects, I think part of me was also kind of dragging it out because I think part of me didn't really want to lose all that content on my tablet. So it was like, yeah. So I think there was a little bit of fear. Also, it was like the first time actually taking it out since I had put it in. So it was like for over a year that's been in my tablet. See, I think that was probably the biggest accomplishment too, was just getting the new SD card in there and getting past that fear and being able to get back into doing this. So yeah, I think really, again, like I said, like pretty much the whole year of 25 just zipped by me, and I like every month thought I was going to get back into it. So I think the one thing that helped get back into it was the countdown to Christmas in 2025. So that was like, I think, the big push. So that's why I'm hoping from now on we will get back to this. But anyway, moving on. Number 6. What was your favorite video of 2025? So let's see. Yes, I was actually able to narrow this down to 2. Interestingly, again, these are not American Girl. So, but my favorite, well, one did have it in it. But my favorite one was actually what I did at the end of my Halloween video. I really don't do a lot with Halloween anymore, but I got the Munster cereal boxes that were a special collab where they actually had the Jim Henson's company actually did Muppet versions of Count Chocula and Boo Berry and Frankenberry. And so I found those boxes like really cheap discounted after Halloween. And then I also got the cat Boo bucket from McDonald's. And then I threw these girl, she was in her Merry Everything pajamas. And I did this little thing because I was like literally at midnight of Halloween transitioning to November 1st. And so, you know how Mariah Carey always does that little thing where it's time for her classic, iconic Christmas song, All I Want for Christmas Is You, to come back onto the playlist because apparently Christmas starts on November 1st now. I don't understand that concept because Thanksgiving is still a holiday that exists. That is a fall holiday that does not come till after. Christmas doesn't come till after Thanksgiving. Thank you very much. Anywho, so I just had to do a little spoof on that, and let me tell you one thing. That was the funnest thing because I never thought of doing American Girl dolls as like a puppet format. You know, I've seen the stop motion because I actually used to work with like the hand puppets in my church's vacation Bible school over the summer. But yeah, so I never thought of doing it with dolls. So that was actually kind of fun coming up with that. And let me tell you, like, that was like totally, I had the vision in my head what I wanted to do, but that was like really unscripted. And I kind of just went off by the fly. And let me tell you one thing, that video was probably the most editing I ever did because I just went with it. I like kept pausing it, like readjusted things, like didn't have any props. I just had the dolls with the whatever outfits they were wearing. And that kind of fit into the storyline. But yeah, so it was like really fun to create that and do that. And it kind of, in some respects, I also had this vibe, like it kind of reminded me of like the Peanuts characters, you know, how they're like these kids, but they also talk more like adults, not like, you know, dirty adults, but, you know, like, you know, but like with more of the mentality of an adult. So I kind of threw that into there. And like some of the things I came up with was like just kind of humorous. Like, I won't even, if you go back and watch my Halloween video, that was one of my favorites. But the other one was kind of fun. It wasn't so much for making the video, but it was when I was unboxing those mystery Care Bears. I'm looking at the tree. I think one's right here. Yes, one is right here. The Christmas tree ornament Care Bear. With the Christmas tree on his tummy. I think there might be others. I think I can see one is up there. I think I see. Yeah, they're a little bit hard to see on the tree. But yeah, that was fun because one, I think it was in the first video I got, I want to say, was it 4 or 5? I think I got 5 in the first video shot because like I opened them up. I didn't open them. I didn't take them out of the box because they have the box like sleeve over the top of it so you can't see what it is. So I had cut the tape around the top and bottom of all 4 sides on both sides prior to doing the video. So all I had to do was push the thing open. And it was so fun. Like every time I opened another one, it was a different Care Bear. I'm like, of the 6. And I'm like, oh my word, this is insane. So it was like, that was just so fun. And then was it 2 or 3? I think I bought 2 or 3 more. I think it was 2. I don't remember. It was 2 or 3 more I bought just to try to get the final 6 one. And so I think I did end up with 2 doubles at that point. But then I got the 6 one, and it was like, I literally bought, I think, like only like 8 of them, I think, I want to say. And it was just, but that was just so much fun. Just I think it was more the shock that like every time I opened another one, it was a new one. And it wasn't the one I had previously got. So like that was just a state of shock just to see that. So that was kind of fun. So yeah, again, it wasn't. So yeah, the Halloween did have the dolls at the end, but yeah, it wasn't exactly my doll video. So I will have to say that. Yeah. So anywho, let's move on to the next question because I'm almost to 30 minutes. Number 7. What is a goal you have for 2026? Now, I just have to say, I just want to throw this in here too. As a bonus, but you know, I was like thinking this year especially that, you know, this would be kind of fun to do this as a year in review just on life in general. Like what were some of your accomplishments, like maybe around the house, your property, your yard, whatever, like what maybe it was like getting another job, better paying job, you know, whatever, you know, just some like stuff like that. I mean, I just thought that was kind of cool. And I did want to just recap this one. I did want to recap because I felt like this was kind of like one of those ones like you kind of needed to give a follow-up to what you had last year. So in 2024, for 2024, I had said it would be to get my previous channel's videos re-uploaded, done, onto the new channel, so they're all in one place. Yes, that was one that definitely happened. Another one was, and to get all the videos uploaded, pretty much all of them uploaded, which yes, I got all my videos uploaded. So those 2 goals happened. The other 2 did not. One of them was get out of debt. We're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna go on. And the other one was to get all my American Girl items organized, because like for 3 years now, we're not going to discuss the pile of clutter in this room. Okay, that's why you sometimes have me strategically placed in. Usually, I'm in front of these curtains because that's pretty much the only organized area in this room, or else it has to be with the tree. Or I'm in front of the door because that's the only other option of how I can do this without having everything in. And sometimes I messed up and moved the video with the camera or the tablet without realizing it, and you definitely had a few shots of some. Well, but we're not talking about that either. Anyway, so yeah, to get my collection organized, that did not happen. So we're going to try to do that this year. So what did I write down for this year? All right, yes. So obviously another one was get out of debt. Yeah. So 3 things was: 1, get out of debt; 2 was actually organize and inventory my collection, mainly the stuff that I've bought for the last 3 years, but also get all of it better organized. Because another thing, like I did when I got back into collecting in 2023, yes, get these years in order. I had actually, it'd been like 10 years since we collected, so a lot of stuff I knew definitely that we had this. There was some stuff that I thought we had that I come to find out we did not have. That was on our wish list, but we never got it. Other things, and it was funny, when I did go through everything, there was stuff I forgot we had. Like Kirsten's summer accessory set that has a little bird whistle and the honey pots. I'm like, and let me tell you one thing, that was like the freaking coolest thing ever. Okay, I was like kind of shocked that we had that. But I think we got it for the bird whistle so we can complete the outfit, because that whistle went with her summer outfit. But I was shocked we had that. I also forgot we had like Felicity's undergarments, and I feel like there was something else for Felicity too. There was one other character that we had something that was shocked that we had. But yeah, so I was like, but the thing of it is like they're not organized. Like pretty much things got grouped as they were purchased and put in like those cardboard filing cabinets or the cardboard store, or well, actually mostly it was like the shipping boxes from American Girl, the bigger shipping boxes when we had a bigger order. So nothing is organized. So like you might have 6 or 7 different boxes, and every one of those boxes might have a Christmas outfit in it or a summer outfit. So it's like you have to go through like 20 different locations in this house, mostly in the same area of the house, to find, like if you wanted to get all the Christmas outfits, or if you want to get all the pajamas or all the nightgowns or all the summer outfits, it's not, or the accessories that went with it. Like you might have an accessory set like Kirsten's, for example. To find Kirsten's St. Lucia outfit, the wreath was in a different location than the dress, than the actual tray set. And I still have to find her doll. I know we have her doll somewhere, but I got to find that to finish the display also. Anyway, and the doll is somewhere in this stack of stuff over here on this chair, part of our sectional couch. So yeah, so one thing I'd also like to do, besides like inventorying what I have, because I also want to sort out what I was planning on getting rid of, because I have doubles. And that's actually my third thing, would be to finally selling all my doubles. Part of the reason why I haven't done anything was, 1, I have to get them sorted out from what I'm keeping to what I'm not keeping. Then the other thing was, like with the dolls that I have doubles of, I really wanted to like strip them down, take off all their clothes, and clean the vinyl, so that way I could like at least disclose to anybody who was interested in buying them, okay, if there was any markings that I couldn't get off, like just from doing a magic eraser only. And then, just so they knew, and also so I could do like without the clothes on, do the thing where you have the torso in your hand and you can see the limbs to see, okay, are they flopping? Are they sticking out straight like they're supposed to? That kind of concept. So that was one reason why I have not got around to doing that. So I also have noticed in our house, we seem to have this curse, with the exception of people and animals, that once something enters this house, it never leaves. Well, obviously the trash bags leave, but anyway. Yeah, I've noticed that. It's kind of frustrating and disturbing. And of course, there wouldn't be a video on my channel if I didn't get the chimes of the clock. Anywho, moving right along. So that was my goals for this year. Number 8 is, what will your next YouTube purchase be? Like many of people have been saying, probably nothing, because Well, one, I'm trying to get out of debt, so anything for YouTube would be probably expensive. Um, but if I was to give an answer, probably a better camera, or if I could figure out a better setting on my tablet so it actually was crisp. Because like right now, as I'm watching this, this looks very crisp. And I don't know if it's because of the extra lighting of the Christmas tree or what, because I'm just like noticing that this looks really good quality right now. So let me know if you, I don't know if it's gonna be the same once I upload it, but you know, I'm not seeing that the lighting go in and out. And you know, one reason why I'm wearing a hat now is I actually was questioning whether because of my bald head, it was actually adjusting light, because you know, if I went down like this, I would notice that it would change like it would keep going in and out of, I don't know, it wasn't in and out of focus, but it was like the light would either be brightening or dimming. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. So that's one reason. Also, I'm having a hard time watching some of my older videos too, because I see the bald head and I'm like looking at like the detail of something really close. I'm like down like this, and like all you see is the top of my head, and I'm like, oh, that is so disturbing. That's so like cringe. And so that's one reason I started wearing the hat, because I'm like, maybe to counteract the light auto adjustment, or I don't know. Anyway, and I'm going to have another 40-minute video. I can see that right now because I'm only on question 8. Anyway, but yeah, I was trying to, because I was looking at the settings. I literally had a moment where I was like, part of the ceiling tiles were in view. And I noticed when I flipped it from photo to video, you could see the quality suddenly get poorer on the screen. And I'm like, okay. And I looked up what to do about quality, and I can't figure out anything in the settings on what they said on a Google search to adjust the settings. So I don't know if I'm even in the right settings. So I don't know. Anyway, that would be one thing that'd be kind of neat to find out if I'm got the wrong settings. I'm not re-video taping everything else that I've already done. That's way too many videos. But yeah, probably would be neat to have a better camera or something. Or maybe if there's a different app for video recording on the tablet. I don't know. It would be nice to have something where it was crisper, better quality. Because there was like someone's video I just watched, and I honestly don't think it was AGTube. I think it was something else. But oh no, I think it was one of my gym influencers that I sometimes follow, or they were in their house. I'm like, oh my word, that video was so crisp. I've never seen such a crisp video in all my life, that I literally looked like I wasn't watching somebody's video on the screen. I literally looked like, it felt like I was like there was a window in their house that I was looking in. That was how crisp it was. It literally felt like it was in my house. I'm like, okay. Yeah, so I don't know how to get that. So it probably would be nice to have better quality. I guess that's pretty much my main thing. It would be nice if I could figure out better settings, or maybe if there was a different app, preferably free, not having to pay for, that maybe you could record on. That would be better. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know of anything. Because it's an Android tablet that I'm using. It's just whatever the camera is that came with this. So next on, and I will actually do these in order. That last year I had a doll to unbox, so I saved that. I actually have dolls to unbox, but we're not doing any of them now. I haven't actually got any dolls new right now. But we'll get into that in a minute. So what will your next doll be? None right now. I will say this. So I just placed an order. I will give you the heads up. I have this officially from American Girl. Yet yes, the birthstone collection is being completely retired. There's some outfits I've already missed. I've already missed April, August, and February. One of my actual, and I know some people also throw this in there. It's not in this, but sometimes people throw in their AGTube tag. I'm blanking on the actual title. What is this called? AGTube New Year's tag. There are collection goals for the year, or sometimes they'll just do a separate video about one of my collection goals for 2025 was to have collected the entire birthstone collection throughout the year. And unfortunately, that didn't start happening until Cyber Monday, when I got September and January, which were my Christmas presents. So yeah. Anyway, but since I had that information, I actually just purchased. So my next purchase is not a doll. And I will be honest with you. So they just did this drop for this weekend. They did a Valentine's sale, and it's probably over now, because I don't remember if it ended on the 25th or the 26th. Or if this video will even be uploaded before that's over with. So I'm sorry about that. But you actually got the year-end sale with a bonus 20% off. I got 4 that were on sale for $29, and they originally retailed for $56. So I got, and ironically, 3 of those 4 is the birth year or the birth month, yeah, birth month for my mom, my dad, and myself. June, November, and December. And the other one's July. So yeah. Because I'm sorry, I'm not paying full price for those outfits. No way am I paying full price. I think it was like 36 was what the Cyber Monday sale was for January and September. So yeah, I mean, most of the ones that I have purchased are ones I liked. I would like to get October, but that's not on sale. And even with the 20% off of 56, that's still like 44, I think. I'm not paying over 40 for those outfits. I do want them new in the box. I would have preferred getting them from American Girl. Anywho, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. But yeah, interestingly was that they also put the Black Peaches and Cream Barbie on sale. I almost was tempted to buy that because with the year-end sale, combining the 20% extra 20% off, and well, no, actually, no, she was on year-end sale. She was actually, they had like a limited time sale. I think it was just for one day, the first day that Valentine's sale dropped. When you put the limited time sale price with the extra 20% off, it was under $200. So I was almost like it, but then it was like, okay, I have to decide, what do I want to get more? And I don't have the space for that. A collector doll, that box is huge. I've seen the people unbox it. Those boxes are huge. So yeah, so I was like, but I really wanted the Birthstone collection. So at least I do have officially 6 coming. If a couple of the other ones went on sale before they sell out, I might grab them also. But as of right now, I've lost 3 of them. So I missed out on February and August and April. April was gone before Christmas, so that's when I started questioning, are they retiring them? So that's when I actually think it was before, maybe it was even before Cyber Monday. So when Cyber Monday hit, I was like, okay, I can only afford 2 of them. Because I was already getting some of the Janie and Jack stuff, and also, I don't think that, no, that wasn't when I already had the Advent calendar. But I also had won all year since it was released. I won Mary Ellen's pink lemonade outfit. So that was like definitely a top one. So I got that. So I was like, I looked at the collection. I'm like, okay, of the 11 remaining that are still available, what are your top 2 favorites? And January and September has always been my top favorite of the entire collection. The blue was so pretty. And then January was also one. And that's going to actually be coming up in a bonus question we got coming. Where was I going? Oh, because, okay, yeah, so I was just saying, so, yeah, what were your next doll purchases? So not dolls, but I did almost buy the Peaches and Cream, but we didn't. So we don't have that doll coming. We have 4 outfits coming, which will be interesting to see because I'm going to give a bonus question in here. But, besides almost getting Peaches and Cream, I will just throw this in there. There are 4 dolls that I'm actually actively looking for. I'm not probably going to be buying them anytime soon because, again, I can't afford a doll price, especially some of these, because these are not ones that are running cheap either. But I would love, like active search is open on my like the tabs are still open on my tablet on the internet for Lainey. Lainey, I really believe, is a very underappreciated Girl of the Year doll. I don't see a lot of people having her in their collections, and I just think she's really pretty. Maybe it's because she's the blonde hair, light skin, blue eyes combo. I don't know. But I think she's a really pretty doll. She has a really cool collection. I don't know. I feel like she's an underappreciated one. So for Girl of the Year, it would be Lainey. Historical would definitely be Ivy because that's the only retired doll that I am missing from my collection of the historical characters besides the Hoffman twins. But, they're more recent, so I'm not concerned about them, like, going away or retiring anytime soon. So, but Ivy would be one. It'd be really cool to find, but she isn't cheap. And the next one isn't cheap either, and that's Sonali. I would really love to have the original Sonali. I love her meat outfit. And ironically, I think out of the 3 from that year, I like Sonali better than Gwen and I do like Gwen because she has a very unique hairstyle and outfit. But Krista, to me, honestly, I don't know what American Girl was thinking in that year, but you shouldn't be having the best friends of the main character outshine the main character because honestly, I think I actually like Sonali and Gwen better than I do Krissa. But I do actually have I think an outfit for Krissa. I think one of her winter outfits. Um, but yeah, so and then the other one would be number 38. No, so I specifically bought 82 because that was my birth year. And I'd really like to get number 38 because that's Mom's birth year, and that was collected the dolls together. Maybe sometime I like to also get Dad's birth year of 34, and I don't remember off the top of my head what year they were married in, but also maybe their anniversary year. But yeah, that's one thing I love, and I kind of frustrated me that they didn't have 93 through 99 because like anybody born in those years, I can't have a doll for. Anyway, but nothing in my immediate family. But moving on. So that was my answer to wait, what did I have? I'm confused. Oh, all right. So yeah, but I did have that. I threw in here also that I had several dolls to unbox, and record their videos. Oh, I actually put down in the 4 birds outfits. So I was going off my notes without even realizing I was going off my notes. Other dolls would be fun to get if I did, would be Belle from Disney Princesses line. That one is one I wanted since she debuted as the play line. Probably also Anna. Sorry, Elsa, I'd have nothing against you, but Anna has always been my favorite, and I love that different shade of red hair. That would be cool. Definitely, probably the one at top all of these that I just listed, whether it's retired or still available, would have to be Raquel. I was planning on being that person that actually got Raquel as soon as she dropped and tried to get my unboxing video out there, like like the first unboxing video. I had that goal, but then, oh, I know. 2 of the Truly Me dolls went on sale. 113, I don't remember which one it is, but it's I think it's a Josefina sculpt. It has the red short hair, like down to maybe shoulder length, longer than Kit's, but she had the camo dress on. So they had went on a deep enough sale that I think I got the 2 of them for $55 each because I also had points. So yeah, so that one kind of, and then at that point, because I was saving those points for Raquel, that didn't happen. So the only thing I have for Raquel at the moment is her book. I can't. Actually, yes, I can. If I don't knock the newspapers over. I do have Raquel's book. Gave that to Mom for Christmas. So that's a sneak peek of what's coming in the Christmas haul. So yeah, I have to finish reading this, but I did read like I think over half of the book. The problem was that I was still reading it at Christmas, and I was like, but this was one of her Christmas presents. So I really wanted to finish the book. So anyway, yeah, that being said, so I did give her the book. What else did I have? Okay. Oh, and I did write down that I did want to update that. So last year, one of the dolls I was hoping to get in 2025 did not happen. It was number 122 from the Truly Me line. After they did that rebrand in 2022, the one doll that has always stood out to me as being my favorite doll was 122. And I don't have a jaw sculpt in my collection. Because in all honesty, I really would like to get 122 over the Hoffman twins but I'm actually glad I waited now and didn't get her because I like the new meat outfit way better. Because she's the one that had that black dress with all the different weird icons and it had like the eyes. And I have seen this that in some of the video that you kind of have to get a specific placement for how they laid the pattern out to cut that. Because the best versions of that dress are when the eyes are like dead center on her chest. My personal opinion, and someone else had said that too, and they had actually gotten that version. That was the one they had hoped to get. And I'm sorry, this is a very long video. Anyway, let me keep going before it gets any longer. So we're down to 9. So I think that was it. So that was the update that I did not get my doll that I'd hoped to get in this year. To get some other cool ones. And then the last one would be, what is the biggest lesson you've learned from YouTube this year? Question number 10. Well, I did learn how to do a little bit more with CapCut in editing. So before it was pretty much just how you take two videos and you attach them together and then do some kind of like really cool animation, transition in between them. That was pretty much it. But I did learn how to how you can like scrunch it down so you can actually scroll through it at a faster speed. Because let me tell you, swiping that through to get to the end to add the next video takes forever. And then what was the other thing with CapCut? I also learned how to actually delete a section. One of my Fashion Week videos I did last year for Nelly, I don't know why, but for some reason when I put it into CapCut and combined it, it was deleting part of it out on its own. I don't know what was going on, so I had to keep doing screen recordings to finish the video. It was so annoying. Yeah, so it was like really spliced on that one. I did learn how to do, like I said, with the one where I did the dolls as puppets. That one I learned how to do a crap ton of editing on, of how to delete things, and that was, oh my word, that was, wow. That was insane. Yeah. Let me see. Is there anything else I learned how to do in CapCut? I don't think so. I did learn how to do like reaching out to people in the AG community, especially when I was trying to find Mary Ellen's sledding outfit. And also like the accessory set from this past year's Ginny and Jack collection. So yeah, definitely a shout out to Kate at All Dolled Up Kate and Mike at Doll World. Those were two of my ones that I know have, go to stores from time to time. And also have, I think, personal shoppers too. So yeah, but I did find it. I do have a personal shopper at the New York City store, and I was actually able to get through her, so that was great for the accessory set. Let me see. What else did I have? It was the third thing I wanted to put down. Oh, one thing I've also learned, and this is like, how the Chinese Lunar New Year has the year of, and they have an animal. I think this year is supposed to be the horse. I know last year was the snake. The previous year was the dragon. Well, I'm going to say this right now for 2026, just to give you a sneak preview. It's going to be the year of the playlist. Okay, I am going to be putting a lot of the videos into playlists. Oh, sorry, bumped the table. Already done playlists for the 2024 Countdown to Christmas and the 2025 Countdown to Christmas and the 12 Days of Christmas Ornament series. So those are in playlists, but I have like playlists for my outfit showcase collections, the Christmas tree, what we got for Christmas hauls, maybe holiday greetings from all the different holidays throughout the year for videos I did, just different playlists. So I do hope to and kind of block them as I do them. So maybe when I show the Christmas tree for 2025, you're also going to get to see for the first time ever the ones how I decorated for 2023 and 2024. So yeah, maybe I'll just group these things together, and with say our Christmas haul, I might do the one for 2025 and also bring back the one from 2023, because right now the only one you can watch is 2024. So those are some things yes, definitely I learned how to do playlists. That was kind of cool. And I think the coolest thing about learning how to do playlists is, I didn't know this, you can actually create a custom, it's not exactly a thumbnail, but a cover photo for the entire playlist. I'm that was the coolest thing ever to learn. So that's kind of cool. Also learning how the difference between shorts and longer videos. That was something I learned. Yeah, so some different things I learned. But yeah, so that's pretty much, I guess. I think that was all I learned. I feel like there was something else, because I feel like there was one other thing. Maybe I think it was just the playlist, I guess. I think that was it. But so anyway, interestingly, I'm just going to add a few bonus ones. Sorry, this is going to turn into an hour. Anyway, but I was watching, so Kate just dropped hers on Sunday, but she threw in a lot of extra content. It wasn't just the AGTube New Year tag. She also threw in what her favorite outfit she had, favorite purchases of outfits, favorite mix and match combos that she came up with. Just a whole plethora of things that she, really fun bonus content that she put on. So definitely check out her New Year's tag. But I just thought I'd dovetail off her and do three. I'm just gonna do one example of each. But I think for me it was I guess. So she did favorite outfits. She did an unexpected thing that she didn't think she was gonna like in one of the dolls, and then also, what was the other one? I can't even read my own writing. I guess an unexpected favorite purchase, favorite outfit. So, let me write my answers down real quick. I didn't write the answers. I'm blanking. Give me a second. Okay, so sorry about that. I am literally blanking. So originally I was gonna do like 3 or 4 bonus questions, like, so what was your favorite purchase? What was your favorite outfit that you got in 2025? What was your favorite, or maybe like an unexpected purchase, or maybe something that was unexpected when you unboxed it that you didn't expect it to be like that. So those are my things. For life of me, I thought I had a favorite purchase, but now I'm not sure if it was the favorite outfit. Anyway, but my favorite outfit that I did get purchased in 2025 would have to be Mary Ellen's sledding outfit. Didn't think I was actually going to find that, but I did. I got it for $50. It was only missing the socks, and it was from like an adult collector, so it was in really, really good condition. Um, so that was probably, I think that would have to probably be one of my favorite outfits. Um, I was gonna also do doll, but I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember. Sorry. Probably if I had to narrow it down on dolls, it would have to be either number 56, because I got a really good deal for her. And she's in really good condition. And she even came with bonus star clips in her hairs, which I think is really cool because that's like the logo for American Girl. But then also, I right before the revamp of Truly Me, I had purchased 127, but then I come to find out 128's retiring. And I was devastated because I really wanted 128. So even before she had arrived, I asked him on the Facebook Messenger, like, hey, would it be possible? Like, I really would like to get 128 instead. Would it be possible to return? So yeah, they actually let me return 127, and then they reshipped 128 in her place. I'm like, oh my word, that was so cool. I forgot, what did I get? Oh, I also got the school and soccer set to get a second of 67 to see if she had better hair. Anyway, but yeah, so that was really cool. So I did carefully take the lid off, carefully take out the book tray, just so I could get some pictures. So I do have some pictures of 127. So that was actually a cool thing that American Girl let me do. That was kind of unexpected. A favorite doll, probably like I wasn't expecting to get, like, probably that purchase would be. So another one I was going to do was like an unexpected purchase, like something you were wanting, but you didn't actually expect to get. And I'd probably have to say that would be the Clueless outfits, because I was not expecting them to go on sale. At least I don't remember when it was, but they went on sale, I think, just before, I want to say before Black Friday, but I'm not sure on that. Oh, it was one of the daily deals. So for one day, you could get the Clueless outfits for a deeper discount. And I had some points, and I used them, and I think I got them both for under $100. It was insane. So yeah, because that was what I was hoping, because I didn't want to pay over $100 for both of those outfits. And they're like $80 a piece. I'm like, no. But the thing I loved about it was they had a color palette that you don't usually see from American Girl, especially the yellow one. Anyway, so yeah, so I was going to do favorite purchase, favorite outfit, unexpected purchase, but also one other thing that was unexpected was when I did the unboxing, and this technically, I think I did the video in 2026, but it still was part of my Christmas, what I got for Christmas, but was the unboxing of January, September outfits and Mary Ellen's pink lemonade outfit, that I was shocked. Well, one, I was shocked by how thick the fabric was for the blue of the September one, but the one I was shocked the most about was January. Like, I didn't realize, like, in the sleeves of the jacket and the hat and then the tank top, that there was like these metallic gold flecks in the fabric. Like, I was like, because I thought it was just like, from the stock photos, I thought it was just like two different shades of red. I didn't realize there was actually some different, and how vibrant that it like shimmers and sparkles, those metallic threads. And I'm like, oh my word, your stock. So I'm actually kind of excited to get the other, like, 4 more. I would have loved to get all of them, but I'm kind of excited to see the other 4 to see if I'm as shocked by some of them. So I'm actually excited to see when that comes in. But yeah, and so that would be probably my most unexpected shocker. I know when Kate did her video, she was like, it was more like unexpected, like she wasn't expecting to like something she purchased as much as she did. So like, definitely had grown, like, it was more likable when she got it out of the box. But the one because I had always liked January's outfit, but I was just shocked that was like, wow, this is really crazy. This fur, I mean, not fur, the fabric is like not what I was expecting, but in a better way. And then one other thing I was just gonna throw in there, she also did like her favorite mix and match, not just her favorite outfit that she purchased, but also her favorite mix and match combo. I can't do that because that technically happened in January of 2026, so it was not anywhere near connected to 2025, except that it was part of the Ginny and Jack collection from 2025. I tried to figure out if I could take my least favorite pieces from last year's collection in 2025 and turn it into something I like. Just a little spoiler. I think I actually created a collector doll. That's how much I like this outfit now, or the pieces of this outfit. So yeah, that's a little teaser. But yeah, so that was my New Year's tag. Again, I'm a little late, and I am sorry this turned into an hour video. So let me just wrap this up really quickly. As always, thank you for your support. I even as few subscribers, I just like doing this again. Like a lot of other people have said, it's not about the people. It's just, fun connecting with people, different, having conversations, outside of YouTube, through email or other, or Instagram or wherever. Haven't actually done anything in person as of yet, but maybe someday. I don't live anywhere near close to anybody that collects AG, as far as I'm aware of. But yeah, this is like a really fun, cool tag to do. And I feel like you could, like I said, you could do these for other things in life too, other collections or other just life in general, just as a recap, because it was kind of really cool. I think one of the things, this is what I meant to say earlier, it was really cool to go back and look at what I had written for 2024. So it's actually kind of cool that I didn't use this tablet for anything else but for writing down my answers to these. So yeah, it was so that was my answers. That was my thoughts. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Yeah. So I just guess we'll leave it at that. Thank you for your support. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Happy 2026.